So as a dental assistant, we want to talk about a little bit of the difference between having a job and having a career. As a dental assistant, whether you've just graduated a dental assistant education program, maybe we're being trained on the job, so we're new to the career field. We are entering a career, so we want to treat it as so. We want to sometimes think about how we went about, maybe how we thought of the seriousness of a job that we had, maybe at a younger age, and now we're going into the dental assistant career field. So some of the things that we always want to be aware of, and we want to make sure that we're taking the time, is our professionalism. That professionalism goes in the office setting, but also outside the office setting. So when we're speaking to a patient, when we're speaking to our staff members in our hallway, we want to remember that our patients within our practice where we're working can hear us and how we're speaking to each other in a professional manner. There's a lot of dental terminology that the layman's person in your chair might not understand. So we also need to remember to use those terms. Is a great way to show that we know the career field and what we're trying to explain, but we also have to bring that down sometime to layman's terms as well. We have to remember that, of course, showing up on time is important. Our appearance is important. Taking the time to get ready in the morning and making sure that your scrubs are presentable. If our pants are just a little bit too long, maybe getting them, tailored to be a little shorter, making sure our tennis shoes are clean. OSHA rules are that Crocs are not acceptable. So the Crocs that have the holes on the top of them, those are not regulated. Those are not acceptable in the dental career field. Unfortunately, there are times you could drop an instrument on your foot, or you could drop the syringe, maybe that the needle was unloaded, and then you could penetrate the tissue. And now you have to report a needle stick to your office manager and go through those protocols as well. So outside the office, some things that we need to remember at our day and age at this point is we have social media. We have Facebook, we have TikTok, we have Snapchat, we have Instagram, all these things that are great that we're able to keep in contact with our friends and our loved ones, people that we're meeting new every day. But we do need to be aware that sometimes what we're posting on those social media aspects are something that our employers are going to see, and that a lot of employers are looking at those social media aspects. So it is important to make sure that you're thinking about things that you're putting out there into the social media world, that although it might be something that you believe in, or it might be a way that you find acceptable. And it is, of course, we live in a world that we can make those decisions, but there are those times that those employers that maybe you're applying for that job, they are looking at that social media. Things as simple things as an appropriate email address. So maybe things, just keeping something simple and thinking of those things to make yourself most professional when you're applying for those jobs. If you don't know how to make a resume, that's another thing that you can reach out to many different companies, professional companies, that can help you make a resume to make it sleek, make it personal, but also make it simple for someone to follow. So those are just some of the things that we want to think of our seriousness when we're entering a job versus a career, that this is a career field that you can be in for many, many years. Your dental assistant career can lead into many, many other factors, into maybe you can be an office manager, you can become a rep for a dental company, maybe one day you own your own practice. So we all want to think about those decisions that we're going to make every day within our personal life, within the career, within the practice that you're in, but also outside your practice. So we want to kind of think of those things for importance, so then we can grow as we're entering into our new career path as well.